everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to tell you how can you clone your own voice. It means that whatever you are speaking, the same voice we will be using to read some text. So till now we have seen lot many utilities or lot many libraries which are providing this feature, but they were not allowing our own voice to be used. They were having some inbuilt characters or the voice, and the same can be used to read our text. But in this video we'll be using our own voice to read certain text, and this particular utility is completely free because it is an open source, so of course you need not to pay anything to it. Now let me quickly point you to this particular utility. So this is the GitHub repo, which is Vivid. So I will quickly walk you through this GitHub repo a little bit, and then I will show you how can you use this feature in your application. So let me drag it a bit. Yeah, so this is the repo for Vivid, and it supports two kind of models. Like if you will go to this main page, yeah, so here is the repo, and here you can see it supports F5 as well as E2 TTS. So you can use any one of these. I did my experiment using this, but of course you can pass in this particular model type and do the same thing. And if you want to know what this particular E2 TTS is, there is a research paper which you can read, because this idea is taken almost from this particular research paper. So here is the link of research paper, you can go through it. And next it is providing the steps if you want to use this repo. So this is how you will go ahead with your installation. This is the Conda environment, and then you need to install the PyTorch. So it is taking the latest version of the PyTorch. So if you're having the older one, I would recommend you to use this, because this is what is required for this particular repo. Then we have to pull in this pip package. So you can do it using git link, because like I said, it is an open source, so it is still not available outside. So if you want to use this, you have to install it using this particular link. And then it is saying if you want to do training, fine tuning, these are the steps to do. You need to import these few submodules, and here is the code for Docker usage. Then at the end it is saying, let's say if you want to create your Gradio app using this particular repo, then you can go ahead with this code. And if you are going with the CLI interface or the console based application, then this is the code which would work for you. But one thing to note here is it is using TOML or TOML file. So if you don't want to go with this file, then just wait for my code walkthrough, and in that I will explain you in a while that how can we execute this particular code without using TOML. So here are a few more instructions, you can go through this, and let me show you a few more things. So under the source src folder, okay, so here you have F5 TTS. So if you want to know how to get started, then I'm just providing you the pointer for that. Then you can go to infer, and under the not infer, it's actually okay, infer, and here you have examples. So under example you have two samples, you can go with basic or the multi-flow, and here is the TOML file as well as the sample wave file. So this is the voice which was already recorded by the author or somebody, and they have placed it over here so you can experiment with it. Now let's say if you want to do the same thing in your application, then what you need to do? So of course you need to clone the repo. So in my case I have already cloned this repo over here, and then I have opened it in VS Code. The very first thing I did is I have created my virtual environment. As you can see on the bottom, I am inside my virtual environment, and then I install these two things. So the very first thing I'm doing is I'm installing PyTorch, then I'm installing Vivid FTTTS, which is from this git URL. And once this is done, what I need to do is, like I said, I don't want to use the TOML file. It means I need to invoke my own processes. So for that we have to use subprocess, and inside this we need to pass all the required parameters. So this is the command F5 TTS infer CLI. Then this is the model name, so you need to provide which model you are using, whether you are going with E2 TTS or F5 TTS, whatever you are using, you just provide it over here. Then you need to provide the reference video. So in my case I have provided my own voice. Let me quickly play that for you. So this is the sample audio which I have created. Let's quickly play.
TTS technology allows us to convert text to audio. So it works on a variety of websites including news sites, blog, fan fiction, publication, textbooks, school, as well as the class websites.
So this is what I have recorded.
TTS technology allows us to
stop it. Yeah. So this is what I have recorded. I'm using the same reference video over here. So it is stored in my local. So that's why I'm not providing the path. But if you're keeping it somewhere else, and make sure that you are providing the proper path over here. Then comes the reference text. So in reference text, what you need to do is either you can leave it empty or you can provide the text. So this is the same text which I spoke in my audio. So it is always recommended to provide this, otherwise system will go ahead and generate its own transcript, which we don't want. So for better results, it's always recommended that whatever you are speaking in your audio, you are writing the same text over here. So for me, this was the text. Okay, then next comes the generate text. So what this is, let's say you have your sample audio and now you want to generate the new audio out of it. So for that, what text do you want your audio to speak? So in my case, I'm taking the sample text. And then I'm saying output directory and what is the name of my output file. So once all these things are executed using the subprocess run command, you will get the output something like this. Let me quickly show you this code as well. Okay, so here I am playing the audio and let's listen to this.
I've been a silent spectator.
And I would recommend you to just go through this because I will be speaking the same sentence over here. So let me play it again.
I don't really care what you call me. I've been a silent spectator watching species evolve, empires rise and fall. But always remember, I am mighty and enduring.
So you have seen that how nicely it has done the job for us. So actually it has used my voice to read this particular text, whatever I have mentioned over here. So it is as easy as you have seen. The thing which you can do using this particular feature is, let's say you are creating some videos and you want to give voice to that. So what you can do is you can just use this utility, generate the voice, and then just stamp it to your visuals. So in that case, you can create videos without even showing your face or without actually speaking at the same time. So this can save a lot much of time. The only thing which I feel needs little bit work is the speed. So when you're converting or generating the new audio, it is little bit time consuming, but I'm hoping that team will work on that and the system will gradually improve. But until we get something, I think this is the very good utility to try out, because I didn't find any free utility where I can create my own clone. So I'm going with this one whenever I need, but I would recommend you to just check it out. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching.